Whether you are thinking
Food and Beverage Magazine Live, bringing food and beverage to life with your hosts, James Beard Award winner Jennifer English and Food and Beverage Magazine publisher Michael Politz, featuring leaders in the hospitality, branded food and beverage, and CPG industries, many of whom are Jennifer and Michael's friends in the business, for an informal and informative conversation where friends in the business share the latest intel, ideas, and best practices. Live, juicy inside scoop from the tastemakers, newsmakers, bread bakers, drink shakers, spoon lickers, clam diggers, farms, foodies, and friends of the food and beverage magazine world. Here are your hosts, Jennifer English and Michael Politz.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Boy, it's an exciting day today. Today is 4/20. I'm Jennifer English. I'm the editor-at-large of Food and Beverage Magazine, and we are live in Times Square. Okay, so this doesn't look like Times Square, but we are there live for the unveiling of this giant opportunity to step into the future with none other than Miriam Novalle from HIghTea.Today. HIghTea.Today's on the big billboard. There she is.
Hello.
My darling friend, congratulations.
Oh my God, we're in the middle of Times Square. This is so exciting. We're waiting for the signage to go up. This is one of those great moments at 420, and I am live on 43rd and Broadway. Right here.
Tell
right
everyone
now.
what happened. What's happening there right now? How did you get there, and what's about to happen?
What's about to happen is that we're about to have a banner that's going up at the NASDAQ building with Rolling Stone magazine and with Honeysuckle magazine, and they're putting up a banner right here at the NASDAQ. You've got Snoop Dogg already up, that's going up right now. You've got Times Square is hot right now. I haven't been here in a whole year because of COVID. So the energy, you can feel it. Everyone's walking around, pulsating around it. And it's pretty exciting. Wow. Everyone's tapping their horn and getting excited.
I love it. I love
they're
it.
all excited, and it's energizing. And I'm standing here waiting for this moment of this NASDAQ.
So we're talking about a NASDAQ billboard. There's a digital electronic billboard.
Yes, a NASDAQ billboard. I'm going to show you what's up now.
And what we should say is the market just closed.
The market just closed. There's always a little bit of time in between.
There are, by the way, we're getting messages from our Facebook family. Michelle Leventhal says, congratulations. Congratulations, thumbs up. You're getting all kinds of messages from your Facebook and Clubhouse families. We've even got someone joining us.
It's exciting.
Let's go look at some of the other billboards. Miriam, take us to the other billboards. Can you turn your camera so that we can see the other billboards? Where is Snoop Dogg?
It's coming up right now. It's up on this board that's going to be here. Give us a second. He's going to be up there. Hold on. There's Jack Daniels. He comes after Jack Daniels. And then we have, hang on. There's Spotify. We're live here in Times Square, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on.
This is so exciting. It's like waiting for the ball to drop.
The noise is outrageous. I forgot about all the noise. And here's Hard Rock Cafe while we're waiting.
Wow. Now, Miriam,
There is
how are
monogram,
you in
the
the
good
middle of
life
Times Square
redefined
with
for
your car?
monogram. Don't you miss that noise of the ambulances going by?
Miriam, tell us.
Yes. Hold
Tell
on.
us.
It's not. Here it is. Weed maps. There's weed maps right there. Lift those legal joints high.
Wow. Miriam, how is it that your car and you are in the middle of Times Square?
Well, here I am, my car and my balloons with high
Jonathan,
tea.
can we do a full screen of what Miriam's got? Those are the HIghTea.Today balloons. There's your
There they
car.
are, HIghTea.Today balloons. We're ready. We're ready. I am waiting, like all of us, for NASDAQ to go up. I'm waiting for the signage to go up. Here they go. Let's see if it's coming. It's the countdown. This is your moment. Show your face. We're here. Rewrite tomorrow.
This is so exciting.
Here we are. We got Indian music on the streets.
This is so exciting.
We got reveal going
Miriam,
on.
tell us about this morning. What happened this morning?
They had a glitch, some kind of glitch, dealing with NASDAQ, and they couldn't put it together. And they were trying really hard to do it, and for some reason it didn't come out clear, and it wasn't put on the format they wanted it to. But you got the American Indian signage. Can you see it? So I'm not sure why high tea is not up, but you got me. Hello.
Even better.
You got the real high tea. Even better. You got the high tea standing right here, and she's live on 43rd Street. Oh, here's the signage. Even higher. That was Snoop Dogg. You know, that's Snoop Dogg. He has the pull. And I'm not sure, but you got me, and it's fabulous. And the energy is so there for 420 this year because New York just got, the thumbs up for cannabis to be legalized in the state of New York.
So this is a really important 420.
This is one of those moments that we are historically there, the year, the date, the month that it got historically signed off. And you can't make up this stuff. You can't make up that we're in the middle of Times Square waiting for a banner to come up. And
did you ever think this day would happen?
No. In all the 50 years I've been in the world of cannabis, no. CBD, I understand. It's got a whole nother feeling to it and understanding of its health benefits and all the things that, there's my balloons. Oh, thank you. And all the, the benefits it has for your health and your wellness and your being in, in charge of your life. But never did I ever think that you can eat plants in your house.
Wow.
Which is pretty far out. The guy.
Miriam, let's talk a little bit about the tea. Tell us about high tea. What do you do? What do you make?
Well, I've been in the tea business 30 years. Thank you. I've been in the tea business 30 years, and I, about 11 years ago when my sister got ovarian cancer, she was taking CBD and I didn't know much about it. So I went off to Colorado and I did my research. I'm keeping my eyes peeled at NASDAQ. And she was taking CBD because of her nausea and her anxiousness and her sleepless nights. So when I went to Colorado to go do my research, because that's where they were growing hemp at the time, I said, wait a second. I've got 650 blends. I could take 15 or 20 of those blends, and there they are. God bless you, Jennifer English. And there's my website, and put these blends and put organic hemp within the blends, and that's what we do every day. We take the organic hemp that we grow right outside of New Paltz, 15 minutes from Kingston, New York, where we pack and ship. And I got to tell you, some of them are so magical, like Goodnight Irene. See it. Wait a second. She's asking me if I see it, and I'm going to answer her. The answer is no. And letting her know it's not up. No, it's no. Okay.
Meanwhile, we're going to go to our friend Julia Beck, who has phoned in like the old talk shows of yesteryear. We have callers joining us to participate in the conversation live from the DMV. The one and only Julia Beck, how are you?
Hello, hello. Happy 420.
Happy. And here's a teacup. It's tea time where you are.
L'chaim.
Cheers.
I do want to comment. I think it went over a lot of people's heads. Look at what Miriam is wearing. She is on brand. She is wearing fabulous Vervant greens. I mean, she thought this thing through to the T. Get it?
That is a great brand
tea.
messaging statement. Her enthusiasm, her energy, her passion, everything
amazing.
is on full display today.
It's amazing. And it's also interesting. I mean, New York, the law actually went into effect the last day of March. That's when it was signed. It's going to take until about 22, they say. And I'm going to say that is probably optimistic. I think it'll take until 2023 to make it so there's actually a mechanism for selling marijuana in New York. But that's what's so exciting about Miriam's teas, because she doesn't need a dispensary. She has her entire line in her shop. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing about this law. It's terribly exciting, but access is limited to people who are already either self-growing or had access out of state. If you want access, you can come to my state, by the way. Open invitation. But
which is
Maryland, the great state of Maryland. We do crabs and we have pot,
And you have a horse race.
We have one of the three. It's true. We have the Preakness.
Julia, we haven't introduced you to the audience, and I'd like to take a moment to explain how not only are you one of our friends, but you're a consultant who is part of our food family. Jonathan, can we zoom in and have Julia introduce herself for us?
So,
hello.
I am part of the food and beverage community, and that feels very fortunate to me because food and beverage are great passions of mine. But a little bit up there on the passion scale is how I make a living, which is supporting the private sector in ways to keep women, in particular mothers, involved and working and thriving in the workspace, finding that intersection between the two. We know right now so many women are out of work in the hospitality industry, and a lot of that is connected to childcare. And so while these seem like a lot of moving parts, they all come together right in the middle when we're talking about food and beverage and women in the workforce. So that's the intersection. But as far as today goes, it's personal. I am so excited for the launch. I'm excited for New York's new law, and I am thrilled to see what comes next as the restaurant industry reinvents itself. It's going to be an extraordinary time of big thinking, creative ideas, and lots of people bringing their talents and their spirit to the table. So today we're featuring Miriam. We're watching High Time Tea go up, the billboard go up, and the excitement elevate. But there are going to be so many more people who bring their energy to the table, much in the same way. I think COVID found us all isolated, perhaps to the point of really wanting to bring something new out there to share. And this is an example of that. So yes, I consult, I help businesses build their female workforce, but to the end of what? To the end of us all having an opportunity to once again be together, celebrating, raising a glass, and enjoying each other's company. So we've got our are live from the scene, Miriam, on Times Square, waiting patiently, ever so patiently, for the billboard to go up on the NASDAQ.
And this is a reality check on what happens when you're doing live events, for sure. But it's also a bit of a reality check because in the world of technology, and especially emerging technologies, anything can happen on any given day. And of course, we've been seeing that today in a bit of articulated abundance.
Yes.
What are some of the tricks of the trade that, as an event person, as a veteran of these kinds of special events and marketing efforts as they relate to politics and sort of big events, like in the middle of Times Square launches? I mean, a firm, an agency could spend a year preparing for a day like this, and then you get there, and then something like this happens. What are the nimble things that practitioners of the marketing arts need to have to persevere and maybe even opportunistically optimize a moment like this?
Well, frankly, if you look where Miriam is, there are not a lot of physical bodies there. And so the optimization comes from taking the footprint of Times Square, which is a big one, an iconic one, of course, the NASDAQ sign, which is equally iconic, and using that to really catapult into other platforms. Here we are right now doing a live stream. We know there's Clubhouse. We know there's Insta. There's so many places where we can not only create, but archive content to show that we were there for that moment. Because Jennifer, it could just as equally, it's a gorgeous day on the East Coast. It could have poured rain. And then we would have lost that energy and that excitement. You've got Miriam there with balloons and people honking and congratulating her, archiving that, and then using that as content throughout the universe. That's how you make the most of it, because you're right. There's always going to be something that surprises you.
I have so many questions I want to address. As an entrepreneur,
yeah,
Miriam has a great history and a legacy of success. She's got a lot of traditions to build on. In a moment like this, it's almost as if everyone has a bit of equal footing to start. And then the competitive advantages that any one person has, like Snoop Dogg across the street on his big billboard, he might have more resources. But there's really something amazing about how an entrepreneur can be across the street from a Snoop Dogg with enormous resources and still have the same punch
because
on a day like this.
It's a great point. First of all, Snoop Dogg is his own universe. We can't argue that. It's not just resources. It's a whole wide universe of Snoop. But it's about niche marketing. You're taking a niche of something that's fine and refined. Tea. If I say to you, let's have afternoon tea, you're showing up with something specific in mind. Oh, that's beautiful. It's quite beautiful.
This is actually one of my favorites, and I took it out. I had a small sort of homely green one, which would have been on brand, but I thought the joyfulness of this.
Oh, I love the spout. The spout's stunning. The backstory on this mug is I was on bed rest with my now 18-year-old, and my mother didn't think bed rest was appropriate, so she took me shopping. You know, she's a doctor. She's not. Anyway, the fact that Miriam has had this niche, her niche really lives within the finer thing. She's a patron of the arts. She has had this tea line for a few decades now, if I'm not incorrect. And so really, there are very few people who could come in and say, I'm going to be the tea person. She is the tea person. So
Miriam's back. Let's bring her up.
Where's that lady in green?
We're waiting.
Pull it down, Miriam. We want to hear you.
Come up. We're waiting for it to come up. It's coming up any second. It's the next moment. Here we are in Times Square. I'm here with the producer. She's really excited. Hi. Say hi. There she is.
Hey.
She's made this whole thing happen. So we're here, we're live, and we're hoping.
Thank you for making this whole thing happen. Let's talk a little about the energy in Times Square. Did you imagine it was going to be this vibrant and exciting?
I did know I would, because I live near here, so we had checked out the boards, and we've got, the one over there, and it's really picked up in traffic lately. surprised more people aren't smoking. You know, now that it's
Are
legal.
or are not?
She said are not. Well, do you think it has to do with not being able to get, because there's no place to buy
Yet.
legal marijuana right now in New York yet. So do you think that is playing a role in not so many people smoking? Do you think people maybe don't understand the law
I
yet?
think they're waiting for it
Julia,
to be
we're
legal.
roboting a little bit with you. I'm going to let you reboot. I'm going to have you go out and come back in. Let's stick with Miriam for a minute. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi,
This is
here we
so
are.
exciting. Can you
It's
turn
very
around and show us
dramatic,
the
so-
billboard before it comes up? So what are we waiting for exactly?
We are waiting for the Thomson Reuters board. We have 7 brand partners, including Lil Wayne, who's on the cover of our current 420 issue, and Miriam is one of our brand partners. We're going to be on NAS.
And because it's live, anything can happen. I love live broadcasting. We'll get them back on the line. Sometimes if a phone call comes through, that might disrupt the signal. I want to turn now to, is Randy still with us? Julia, stand by. I just want to go to Randy. Hey, Randy, how are you?
Hi, Jennifer. How are you? I'm great. Thank
Listen,
you.
I wanted to thank you for phoning in. You're taking us to the West Coast right now, and it's a gorgeous day. Let's talk
Yes.
briefly. You're a marketing guy. You're a brand guy. What does this moment represent in branding and marketing terms? We're on the cusp of a true revolution. Have you seen anything like this since the dawn of the internet?
Absolutely. I have not. It's incredible. I've seen different iterations of it over time, the starting of, kind of the original .com boom, then the second kind of hit where it was more about the cellular industry, and then kind of when Google and YouTube came out, and then maybe VR, and now this. So yeah, I think it's just at the forefront of a really amazing time. So yes, thanks.
Well, I sent you 2 links, one where you could come and participate, and I'm grateful for you making time to share your thoughts. You're a proven veteran leader in this industry, so we're really grateful to get your perspective on this opportunity, but we also don't want to make you sing for your supper, so make sure you check out the other link. Thank you for checking in. This is an exciting day. We're going to go back now live to Times Square, where Miriam Novalle and the team from the Tea Salon and HIghTea.Today are waiting for the NASDAQ billboard to be brightened once again with the logos from Honeysuckle Magazine and Rolling Stone Magazine. Miriam, welcome back. We're not able to hear Miriam. Have you got a Miriam?
Did you get the shot? We were up on the billboard. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. Let's turn around.
Oh, I know. We gotta wait now till it rotates again.
Well, while we're waiting for it to rotate, what does it feel like? Did you take pictures of this?
Oh, that's what we do.
I have it.
We
There
had.
it is.
Okay, wait for it. Here it comes. Can you
Hey!
Can you see your
Can you see it? Can you see
I
it?
can't tell.
Can you see it? Look. Did you see it?
Fabulous.
Yay!
Let me take a picture of you.
Let's talk about 420. Congratulations and happy 420, Miriam.
I'll take a picture of you next time it comes up.
Okay, we're gonna take a picture next time it comes up.
See how there's inspiration?
And we're going to get our live broadcast in the middle of Times Square. We're going to see if we can get Julia to get on with us and clubhouse
They
this.
don't tow my car. I have to be careful.
That's your car?
Yeah, with the balloons.
Aw.
Jonathan, would you ask Julia to go and share this with the Clubhouse family?
It's a big deal.
I gotta make sure they're not stealing my bag. Okay. Hi.
This is so exciting.
Hey, she's not on here.
Okay. I'm getting it another way.
I'm here.
Miriam, I'm so excited you're with us.
I am too. Are you kidding? I'm thrilled up the kazoo. I'm trying to stay in some make sure my car doesn't get towed.
Yeah, let's make sure your car doesn't get towed.
No, my car's not going to get towed. It's right here. It's got balloons hanging off it. Okay. We're back with the mask.
Well, for everybody who's just joining us, this is Miriam Novalle from the Tea Salon in New York City in the middle of Times Square. Today is 4/20, and her company, HIghTea.Today. That's the name of where you can find them online.
Did it come up again?
HIghTea.Today.
Not such a bad deal, huh? It's not.
Put me through a hard.
And on the billboard on the NASDAQ building, we have HIghTea.Today. About ready to cycle through. We're going to take pictures, and we're taking you there live with our very own Miriam Novalle from HIghTea.Today. Miriam, with the mask, I can't hear you at all.
You can't hear me at all? I'm right here.
I can't hear you at all.
You cannot?
So just across the street is the Snoop Dogg billboard. Just where we are is...
Oh, I don't know where Snoop Dogg is.
Right here. He was right. No, right here. Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Where's your billboard?
We're waiting. It does a rotation. This is the board right here. We're waiting for it to come up. It's coming up any second.
Show us.
Here we are.
Stay on the billboard so we can see it come up.
And there's the Snoop Dogg's one on Weed Maps.
Great. And there's Times Square.
And there's 42nd Street, ladies and gentlemen.
Miriam, go back to the billboard. Let's watch the rotation.
Okay, so let's watch the rotation. We got T-Mobile coming up now. Of course, they invest millions.
Can you go to the left? Just go to the left just a little bit.
Say that again.
Right there. Stop.
All right, let's hope it turns back around.
We're waiting for it to come up. It's very exciting.
Scan just gently to the left and up a little bit. There it is. Keep going. Left. Gently. Stop. Perfect. Oh, that's wonderful. This is so exciting.
Here it is.
Yay. Wait, go left.
There it is. You see HIghTea. There she is. There's HIghTea.
Turn around, Miriam. I got it.
Okay.
I got you. Great.
There it is. And there it was.
Congratulations.
Whoa!
Legalize.
Well, this is a great day for entrepreneurship, consumer packaged goods. It's a great day for the renaissance of coming out of COVID.
I'll put it on Facebook.
There she is. Julia Beck is going now live on the Clubhouse for us. Julia, we just had a cycle through again. It's a great day for entrepreneurs. It's a great day for Food and Beverage Magazine. Well, this is a great day for entrepreneurship, consumer packaged goods. It's a great day for the
What did you want me to do? I
renaissance
was
of
standing
coming
here
out of
since
COVID.
11:30 in the morning. Wouldn't you be?
There she is. Julia Beck is going now live on the Clubhouse for us. Julia, we just had a cycle through again. It's a great day for entrepreneurs. Miriam, say something to our Clubhouse family.
I'm going to have to go back in my car to get in a quiet place.
Miriam,
Yes.
say something live to the Clubhouse family.
Oh, there we are.
There we are, everybody, up on the billboard on the NASDAQ building in Times Square at 43rd and Broadway, HIghTea.Today.
There we
So,
go. We got it. Okay, I have to go save my car. So I gotta hang up.
Miriam, in the car, we're going to talk to the Clubhouse kids. Let's go in the car.
Okay.
So everybody on
You know
Clubhouse,
what? I
Miriam
want
is
to take a
literally in
photograph. I
live
didn't
Times
take a
Square
picture.
right
So
now.
I'm gonna hang out here one more minute, take a photograph of this, and then where it's quiet.
Soak it in.
One more minute. Let's take a pic. Hi, Jennifer. Let's pics.
Thank you for bringing
So
me to New York
excited!
City.
They just thought I was crazy. But how could they think I'm? Oh, there's the teapot. I love it. Put the kettle on. Wow.
Put the kettle on,
I love
baby.
it. Okay. Hang on. We're going to I want to take a pic when it comes on. And then I'm going to get in the car where it's nice and quiet. And
Miriam,
we can talk to our
we're going to say
fans.
goodbye. Miriam, we're
And,
going to say goodbye to you now.
You are?
We're going to put your kid. So you can unplug for a minute, and then when you get in the car, log back on. Bye.
Bye.
So this is a great day for entrepreneurship. It's a great day for women-owned businesses. It's a great day for consumer packaged goods. It's a great day for everybody who's pioneered the effort to try and make CBD and hemp legalized, for everyone who has made an effort to help the world understand the positive health benefits of this category of organic substances. Miriam is my friend. I've been in the tea business on and off for most of my adult life. And I have to say that when we were in the busiest time at our Flavor Bank Spice Company, I reached out to Miriam, and I have notebooks because I keep notebooks of every day that I'm in business. And I have this very, some people do the yellow legal pads. I do these little, these sort of school style. I'm going to show you this because it's kind of funny. I have like these little school notebooks, and I just fill dozens and dozens and dozens of them. And I went back and I happened to find the box and I wasn't looking for Miriam. I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for something else. And I found one of these notebooks that I keep. And there was a big circle around a name, Miriam Tea Salon NYC, and it had her phone number and what I was going to ask her about. And when I saw that, I said, that can't be. And I looked at the date and I called her up and I said, Miriam, is it possible? Do you remember having this conversation with me about 15 years ago? Do you remember sending me some tea? Do you remember me sending you some peppercorns? And we revisited a moment many years later as women-owned businesses, as specialty food entrepreneurs, as businesses in the regenaissance of this moment, finding a way not only to connect, but to connect to the next. And the next that's coming is, in fact, the 420 category. So thank you to everybody for joining us. This is the Food and Beverage Magazine Live. And thank you to Miriam and our whole team for making this possible. And once again, making a little bit of history with our Clubhouse, Facebook, YouTube, and StreamYard. Cheers. Congratulations, Miriam.
Whether you are thinking about becoming a restaurateur or you are already in the business, Michael Politz has written a must-read, The Food and Beverage Magazine's Guide to Restaurant Success. Pick up your copy today at Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Books A Million, or wherever fine books are sold.